Don't listen to what anybody has to say to you. Trust me, there is an audience for every content. Yes, I just drink water and mind my business.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, tingle-tingling. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Gift. I film about lifestyle, beauty, family and vlogs, and in today's video I'm going to be answering questions that you guys asked me. So I put out a poll that I want to film my last Q&A for the year, and you guys went in. You went in on the questions on Instagram and on YouTube. Yeah, you guys sent me questions. Thank you so much to everyone that sent me questions, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So if you're wondering why I'm looking down, I wrote the questions down here, so I'm just going to read off the book. So the first question I have here is, no question here, just love you and your beautiful family. Thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you so much. Second question, just want to say you are pretty. Your husband should pay another bride price. You guys go and spam the comment section with another bride price. I think so too. I think he needs to pay another bride price because what's this beauty? What's this beauty? So the next question is, how did you keep your relationship when dating? I would say we understood ourselves, we knew our boundaries, so it was easy to be together. I don't know if that makes sense. So for instance, before we started dating, we had a very long conversation about what we like, what we don't like, what we'd like to explore and stuff like that. And along the line, things started changing, but we knew our goal, we knew what we wanted, and we knew what we wanted to attain. So yeah, we just knew our differences and we learned to manage each other's differences. I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'll move on to the next question. How did you know he's the one? I've answered this question a couple of times on my channel because you guys seem to ask this question a lot. So before I even met my husband, I already prayed towards the kind of man I wanted. I already prayed towards the kind of man that I would like to spend the rest of my life with. So when I met Dayo, yes, he met all the so when I met Dayo, he met all the principles that I wanted in a man, and I prayed towards it. You guys remember I said I'd already been praying about the kind of man that I wanted, and we had confirmations, we prayed towards it, and yeah, that was how I knew he was the one. And see, I don't want to go deep into this story. There were a lot of back and forth, a lot of things that made us realize that, see, it is me and you forever. And I think we filmed the video on, was it how we met? Yeah, I think you can watch that video to get a better explanation about this particular question. So I move on to the next question. How did you stay consistent on YouTube before monetization? You guys, I love this question. Why? Because I get to talk about my journey on YouTube and my growth. I won't sit here and say it was the easiest. No, there were days that I wasn't up to filming a video. There were days that I didn't even have content to film. There were days that I was not even up to it, but I knew what I wanted. I knew the goal I had. I told myself that I was going to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and my only goal was to work towards that. It wasn't easy, but I just kept on pushing myself. I told myself that I was going to post every Wednesdays and Sundays, and I ensured that I followed through with what I'd already laid down. Like, it wasn't easy. There are days that I'll fall sick and I won't post and stuff like that, but I just knew what I wanted, and I knew that I had to push myself to achieve it. So if you're on YouTube and you're willing to grow your channel, please try and be consistent. It's not easy. Set a goal for yourself and try to achieve your goal, and yeah, you do it. If I can do it, why not? You do it. So the next question is, what's the major lesson you've learned this year, and what are you most grateful for? If there's anything this year has taught me, is to appreciate life the more. Like, see, we being alive is not even by our power. We being able to do all the things that we do, it's not even by our strength, but by the Spirit of God. Like, see, a lot of things have happened this year that has shaped me. You guys, life is too short. Like, live your life to the best of your ability. Be at peace with all men. There's no point carrying grudge. There's no point carrying people in your mind. And I'm the kind of person that if you upset me, I just tell you what it is. I might not say it at that point in time, but I will definitely say it. And I've just learned to be at peace with all men. That's like one of the biggest lessons I've learned this year. Be at peace. Life is too short. So yeah, that's the major lesson I've learned this year. And I am most grateful for my family, you guys. I'm most grateful for my daughter. I'm most grateful for my husband, for my parents, my siblings, my in-laws. See, I cannot take these people for granted. They've made my life beautiful. They've made my life worth living. You guys, the gift of family is the absolute best gift that God gave us. I'm grateful for my family. I'm thankful for my family that we are all alive. To see, you guys, we have less than 10 days for this year to be over. I am thankful for the fact that I am alive. My family is alive. That you are alive. Your families are equally doing well. See, looking back at this year has been a lot. I don't know about you guys, but this year has been a lot. But looking at how far God has brought me, how far God has brought my family, it is worth giving thanks to Him. So yeah, that is what I'm most grateful for and thankful for this year, the gifts of family. So I move on to the next question. Tell us about life after marriage, expectations and reality. I filmed a video with Boma. I'll link that video down below, so you might want to watch that video and, you know, get the juice from both sides. However, see, marriage is sweet. See, I'm not even going to lie. Marriage is sweet when you are with the right person. Yeah, marriage is beautiful when you are doing life with your best friend.
Oh my God! Wow!
So let me just put it out there. Marriage is beautiful and it was intended by God. So yes, marriage is beautiful. So that aside, looking at the reality versus expectation that I got, see, you guys, when we were dating, yeah, we used to go out a lot, we used to travel, we used to do stuff together. See, we still do that, but there's been change. Like in my head, before Tiara came, I was always thinking that, oh yeah, we'd always go out, we'd go and see a movie, we'd, you know, do things that we used to do, blah blah blah. You cannot go to the movies with Tiara. She will scream the cinema down here. So that is the reality that hit us. Like, see, we can't go out to certain places with Tiara because she has to be at home and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a beautiful journey. It's been a beautiful ride.
Okay.
You know, when you are dating someone and you guys are all mushy in love, when he upsets you, he comes to say sorry and stuff like that. See, in marriage, marriage will humble you. See, even when you are not the one at fault, just for peace to reign, you will have to say sorry. And if you're a type of person that don't like saying sorry, you might want to learn. Marriage will humble you. Next question. I don't have any question. I love you too. Thank you so much. So the next question is, are you still going into 9-to-5 jobs? Never say never. Next question. I love you. Please, we need the delivery video. Okay. You guys are really coming at me with this delivery video, but I will try and film that video next year because this year is already pretty occupied with so much content. So I'll film that video for you guys next year. So please anticipate that video next year. Next question. How do you know how to cook so perfectly? It's so funny that, see, let me give you guys a backstory. Back in school, yeah, people always see me as someone that didn't know how to do anything. Like, even when I go out with my mom, they always look at me like, this is your daughter, what can she do? Can she even sweep? Why is she like this, just yellow? But I don't even know how I learned how to cook. My mom is a caterer actually, and she used to cook a lot. I used to watch her cook. But see, let me be honest, yeah, I think I discovered cooking in marriage. That's just the honest truth. Because I was talking to Dario some days ago, I was like, baby, you did cook, oh. Like, where did you even, he asked me this question, when did you even learn how to cook? I'm like, I don't even know. I think I discovered it in marriage because, see, I love to try different things. Like, whenever I see a recipe online, I want to explore it, I want to try it. So yeah, I think that's how I learned how to cook so well. I just learned in marriage. Like, I was cooking before I got married, but I started cooking more in marriage. So yeah. So the next question is, how do you manage an active toddler like Tiara? It is not easy. Like, it is not easy. I thank God that I have Precious, yeah, but Tiara is a lot of work. Like, Tiara is a handful. She's a very sweet child, she's an adorable child, but you guys know how toddlers are. They want to explore things, they want to do things their own way, they have a mind of their own, but God has been helping us. God has been helping us. It's not been so much work. Yeah, it's not been so much work, but God has been faithful. That's the only way I can answer this question. God has been faithful. Of course, there are times that she will do things that she's not meant to do, and I will spank her. Yes, I always spank her. I spank her when she does something wrong so that she doesn't do it again. But yeah, after spanking her, I still carry her and I pet her. So yeah, that's it. That's how I that's how I manage my toddler. Someone said, what's your greatest achievement this year? You guys, this year has been an amazing year for me. I've said that before. The fact that I started my business this year, I did not see it coming. Like, I did not see it. If anybody had told me that I would have started my business this year, I would have bluffed and said, please, excuse me. I did not see it coming. I started my business this year. I started my YouTube channel this year. And I've gotten to a point where I can look back at myself and say, Gifts, you've done well. Gifts, I'm proud of. Like, I tell myself most of the times, I'm proud of you, Gifts. I'm proud of your growth. I'm proud that even when people try to talk me down at certain things, I still continue to push myself. And I'm thankful for how far I have come. So my greatest achievement this year is starting up my business, starting up my YouTube channel, and my family. I always talk about my family. Those are my greatest achievements this year. What advice would you give anyone wanting to start a YouTube channel? Please start now. There is no better time than now. Trust me. In the corporate world, they'll tell you learn on the job, and which is the truth. Once you apply for a job, even if you don't know, even if you don't have an idea of what the job is, you will learn on the job. So that's the same thing on YouTube here too. A lot of things that I know now, I did not know when I started. If you watch my videos before, my editing was not as nice or was not as good as it is now. My lighting, so many things weren't as nice as it is now. Why? Because I have improved myself on the job. I have improved myself on YouTube. So see, there is no, even if you don't have everything, you have a good phone, start. Put yourself out there. If you need help, there is help on YouTube. You type anything, how to create my logo, how to create an intro, how to create this, everything is online. You will get everything you need, but you have to make up your mind and start. Don't listen to what anybody has to say to you. Trust me, there is an audience for every content. Yes. I remember when I started, I was always thinking that who will watch my video? Who will watch my video? Who will watch my video? Yes, when I started, my family members are my greatest support system because they used to be in the comment section hailing me. But over time, I started getting subscribers. I started getting people who genuinely loves me, and that's the same thing that will happen to you. Just be real, put yourself out there, and trust me, you will make it. If we are all making it on YouTube, come on, you will make it on YouTube. I would love to have you here, so please jump on the train. Someone sent me a message some days ago, so I didn't even realize that I'd posted up to 100 videos on YouTube. I didn't even know until someone mentioned me on Instagram posting that. I was like, oh my god. I was like, wow, Gift, you've actually come a long way. 100 videos on YouTube. I did not even know. So someone commented and said to me, I remember when you posted your first video. I'm so proud. I don't know this person. I'm so proud of your growth. Wow, 100 videos. You've done so well for yourself. And it just meant so much to me. I was so happy hearing that from that person, and I thought that, thank you so much, this means a lot to me. God bless you. Why? Because people can see your growth, people can see how far you've come, people can see the work you've put into it. And if you don't start, who's gonna see it? If you don't start, who's going to see the work you've been doing? Yeah, so please start. So the next question is, how do you cope being a mom, wife, makeup artist, and a YouTuber? Thank God for strength. God has been amazing. God has been faithful. Thank God for my husband. You guys, there are times that I get to film like late in the night, maybe 10 thereabouts, and there are times that when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, babe, today is my filming day. I can't do anything. I'm just going to film my videos, edit my videos, and just put them out there. And she'll be like, okay, no problem. He orders food and we eat. There are a lot of times that I don't even have strength to do anything, and he's just like, babe, don't worry, it's fine. I'll handle this. I'll do this. I'll do that. It's not been easy. Thank God I have Precious too. Precious can help me hold Tiara while I film a video, or when I have like makeup jobs to do. I just thank God for my family. I keep saying this. I'm thankful for the fact that I have the family that I have. I'm thankful that I have the husband that I married. I'm thankful that I married the man that I married, because he has made it easy for me to explore. He has made it easy for me to expand, easy for me to do every and anything I want to do. Like whatever idea I have means a lot to him, and we try to exploit and try to see what can come out of that idea. I'm thankful for my family. It's not been easy being a wife, you guys. It's a lot of work. Being a wife is a lot of work. Being a mom, but thank God for strength. So I move on to the next question. When are we seeing the pregnancy story time? You guys are after me. Don't worry, I already promised that the story time will come next year by God's grace. Yeah, you are so beautiful. What part of Nigeria are you from? Thank you so much. I'm from Imo State. I'm Igbo. I think I've mentioned a couple of times on this channel. Yes, so I'm Igbo. I'm from Imo State. Someone said, how do you manage your YouTube channel, makeup job, being a wife? I already answered that question. I just try to plan myself and plan ahead of time. So if I know I want to film today, I would have done things that would not disrupt me filming on that day. If I know I have a makeup job, I'll take care of my family earlier and go and do my job and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just been me planning ahead of time and planning well, do you understand, so that nothing clashes. And yeah, there are times that I would have job to do and I would need to take care of my family. There are times I've had to cancel. Yeah, there are times I've had to cancel because of my family, but it's not been difficult because I have an amazing husband that has been helping me out, and like I said, God has been faithful. So yeah, I hope I answered that question well. Next question, you are just too pretty. Any tips on staying beautiful as a lady? My sister, just drink water and what? Mind your business. See, in all honesty, yeah, I just drink water and mind my business. I've gotten a lot of people asking me to share my skincare routine, to share this. I don't have a skincare routine. That is why I haven't even shared anything like that. All I do is put on sunscreen and I'm out if I don't have makeup on. Like literally, I don't have a skincare routine. So that's why I haven't filmed a video on that. Aside from minor things that I use here and there, I don't have a detailed skincare routine that I can share. So yeah, I just drink water and just mind my business. So the next question I have here is, what's your take on in-laws, friends, and keeping to yourself in marriage? There is no such thing as keeping to yourself in marriage. Like, there's no such thing as that. Why? Because you're no longer by yourself anymore. You have a husband, you have in-laws, you have friends, so you cannot keep to yourself. However, for in-laws, just be the best version of yourself to your in-laws. Be the best version of yourself and they will love you for who you are. Be you. There's no need to pretend, because if you pretend, how long do you want to pretend for? How long do you want to pretend for? They will see through you. So just be the best version of yourself. And for your friends, like I said, be the best version of yourself to your friends too. If you had friends that you guys have been friends for a very long time, yeah, of course, why not? You can keep them, but you should always know where to draw the line. There should be boundaries. As a married woman, you should always know where to draw the line. I think that's all I'll say about this particular subject. I move on to the next question. Any tips on weight loss? I filmed a video on this particular subject and you can just check through and see all the things I mentioned in that video. However, see, your girl has put on so much weight, but see, I want to enjoy myself this Christmas, okay? Next year we'll think about this weight. But yeah, if you're looking to lose weight, I filmed a video on that. Just please go watch that video and get all the information out of that video. Thank you so much for asking this question. Next question, please, why do you call your husband Mr. A? I never used to call him Mr. A. It's you guys that started calling him Mr. A, and I just started calling him Mr. A. I always call him Dayo, baby, and stuff like that. But ever since he came on my channel, people started calling him Mr. A, and now I call him Mr. A. So yeah, that's how the name came about. Are you Igbo? Yes, I'm Igbo. I'm from Imo State. I already mentioned. How do you deal with Mr. A annoying side? Do you take things seriously or do you sometimes overlook? When I mentioned that Mr. A is annoying, it doesn't really mean that he's annoying. It's just something we say to ourselves, yeah? Like we can be having a conversation and I can say something like, babe, you're just so annoying. How would you even say that? Stuff like that. But I don't take things too seriously, and like I said, we understand ourselves to an extent that we know when we are joking and we know when we are serious. So yeah, I don't take things too seriously. When he annoys me, he knows, yes. So I just know how to manage him, because Mr. A has plenty of wahala and he can be annoying. But I've learned to manage him. Come on, he's my husband. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. But most times when I say you're annoying, it doesn't really mean he's annoying. It's just something we say to ourselves, yeah? So yeah, I've come to the end of the video. I've answered all the questions you guys asked me. Most of the questions were repeated and I just tried to, skip them and just answer the ones I could answer, and the ones that I didn't really answer so well, I'll link the videos down below. Thank you so much for asking me these questions. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I've come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.